Hi, it's Paul Loxton here. In this video, I'm going to explain what the assumption clause is and how to use it to close the sale. I'm also going to look at what to say if your attempt to close using the assumption clause is rejected. So what is the assumption clause? Well, it's a technique that you use when you assume that the customer is ready and wants to proceed with the deal. And when should you use the assumption clause? Well, use the assumption clause only when all of the optimum conditions for closing have been addressed by you. And these conditions are that you've identified and addressed all of their logical buying needs. So you defined what those needs are, and you've clearly explained to your customer how you're going to address them, and you've also identified or created urgency. Secondly, that you've addressed their emotional buying needs. So you've established your credibility, your likability, you've engaged with your customer, and you've established or created a situation where they want your service or product or want a relationship with you or your company. Also, before using the assumption clause, be sure that you're getting no negative vibes from your customer, and ideally you're getting positive vibes from them. Buying signals. For example, they're talking positively about how your product or your service can benefit them or their company. For more information about optimum conditions for closing, see the video I've made about it. And this is how you use the assumption clause. Stay conversational. Don't suddenly put on a closing cloak and become somebody different, so your demeanor changes, your tone of voice changes, your eye intensity changes. Don't go there. Keep it the same kind of conversational pace and energy that was in place before. And then say something that indicates that you are intending to proceed with the deal. Here are some examples of what you might say. I'll get things moving. I'll arrange for the paperwork to be emailed to you this afternoon. Great, I'm really looking forward to working with you. Notice that you only need to say a few positive words. And if you need to send them some documents for signing, don't use the word contract or agreement. Those are the kind of words that the customer may find a little bit threatening and may cause them to reconsider. So when might it not be appropriate to use the assumption clause? Well, don't use the assumption clause if you haven't put in place those optimum conditions for closing that I referred to earlier, or if you're picking up any negative vibes from your customer. So what if your customer rejects your attempt to close using the assumption clause? Well, you need to find out the reason why they don't want to proceed at this stage. So maintain your composure. Use a sincere tone and make direct eye contact and ask them, what do you need from me to enable us to go ahead? And then listen, understand their reason or reasons, clarifying if necessary, and respond to and overcome any objections or concerns, anxiety, information they need, whatever. And if you can't find the reason, if they're not prepared to share the reason with you, then consider using the summary clause, which is where you list your understanding of what their needs are and basically check off with them that you've correctly understood their needs and adequately addressed each one of them. Look out for other videos in my series on closing, including a video addressing the optimum conditions for closing, a video addressing the 5 key skills for closing, a video addressing how to develop the right mindset for closing, and individual videos addressing specific closing techniques. Good luck with this.